Hey guys, we're back with the Let's Play of What Remains of Edith Finch. Now, if you're wondering why I'm doing this little aside before the video, I've tried to record this video 3 times, and if it doesn't work, then I'm just not gonna try again. So I'm sorry if I'm like kind of bored and... Oh shit, I'm sorry, I muted it because I'm just... So yeah, I'm sorry. Let me just turn the audio, because I don't want to get copyright struck. So, yeah. If you're wondering why I'm sort of busy this video, I'm just tired and not really interested.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Alright, so this game is What Remains of Edith Finch, and it's a really good story about...
I lived here
this
until I was
house and
11,
the people that
but I
live
wasn't
in it.
allowed inside half the rooms.
It's like some Addams Family type bullshit.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Bullshit.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Shit, that sucks. Ooh, this little fucking waterfall is so neat looking.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Yeah. I'm gonna occasionally check the battery on this webcam, just because it's on like 10%.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoofprints.
And I'm also on pretty much a timer for as long as I can record. So I'm gonna stop about... Oh, a deer, cool. But I'm going to stop recording about 35 minutes in, because the last time I recorded, as I kept on, OBS kept taking up more and more of my CPU.
Even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
So, yeah, I don't know why it would be so shitty, but...
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Cool. So I'm probably going to split this video into 3 parts and just upload them all one after the other.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Because this game is about just reliving the deaths of various people.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
So, yeah.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
So, yeah. If... I forgot what I was going to say, fuck. So I'm going to try and upload this in 3 parts that are about 30 minutes apiece. And since this game is about reliving the death of an entire family, like, see this? Yeah. I'm just going to do, like, this video is going to be this generation, the next video is going to be the next generation, then on and on and on. So, yeah. Because, let me see what time it is now. 4:53.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
So I'll stop at 5:15. Because I've been playing for about 10 minutes.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Shit.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home. But instead of a family, there were just memories of one. Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot. Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly. Nothing in the house looked abnormal.
She's sitting right
There was just Too much of it. Like a smile with too many
Good girl.
teeth.
She turned 17 last month, ours did. I don't know how old y'all cats is. So, yeah.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
that
Then
sucks.
Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes. I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Cool.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him. Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of. From the
That's
paintings
neat.
on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
That's a nice cat painting.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try and like speed
Just
run
like I
this
had
bullshit.
no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Just cause I don't know. Why not. Here's where the fun part of the game starts.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell
This
somebody
is
about
really
what's
fucked
gonna
up,
happen.
By the way.
It started when Mom sent me to bed
Like, this
without
game is
dinner.
really dark.
I woke up
really
and I was
fucked up.
starving, so I looked around for something to eat. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Yum. Let's see what else is in here. Ooh, seafood.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Let's Halloween candy.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Sag.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Also, one thing that I thought you guys would be happy about. I'm getting a
I
webcam
kept eating
for
and
my
eating.
birthday, which is in 28. So 10 days from now, I'll have a webcam that hopefully won't be as dark as this one.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Bad. Let me check how much time is left. 8%. You know, we may be okay, like, as far as
Then
the
I heard
webcam
chirping
time.
outside my window.
So,
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
this is
and
where
suddenly-
the fucking weird shit starts.
I was a cat.
I'm gonna get this fucker.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Where's this bitch at?
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Oh, were her mom and dad in there somewhere?
I jumped and I almost got her.
Where the fuck am I? Where the fuck did the bird go? Where? What?
I could tell she was getting really tired.
I don't know where the fuck I am.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. I gobbled her up,
Got her ass.
and suddenly I was an owl.
Oh,
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
meal. This is nice.
Rabbits.
Where? Am I fucking blind? I see that little bastard. This game is
I
really dark
imagined
if you
his
haven't
face
caught on
looking
yet.
up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Yeah. Let's see, where's some...
A mama rabbit.
Oh, yummy. Oh, I just got an achievement. What is... I don't know what that means.
It was
I just
almost
got
too
an
big to
achievement.
carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
My ears. What? Come on, we gotta nudge him out. We go. This section is kind of weird. But I don't mind. Throw me down the cliff.
I rolled off the cliff and into the ocean.
That car
Now, I was hungrier than ever.
is that a... Okay, that's a whole ass boat.
I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Where did she go? I do not see the seal. Where is this fucker?
I grabbed on tight.
Gator.
When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed. Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Huh.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Is this a stealth mission? One thing I was gonna find out.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Who is singing?
His belly with a rusty razor, his belly with a rusty razor, his belly with a rusty razor, in the morning. What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor?
Look at me. I'm the captain.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Okay. A pipe? It's kind of a weird place for it to go, but alright. I'm gonna try and do this game in 3 parts like I did Firewatch. Oh Jesus, this is hurting my head.
I got closer and closer.
Oh shit, I'm gonna eat the kid. Okay. Fair enough. Get
All
her
my
ass.
stomach started growling.
Oh, what?
And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything.
Is this
I think it's waiting to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
ASMR time? Sorry for yawning there. It's just 4:50 a.m., you know.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Hey, a cat. Cool. Was that it's the one from the story, oh no.
This
it's
will be
going to
obvious
turn into
later,
a shark,
but
then turn
my
into
mom never told me any
Cthulhu.
of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Ooh, an O2 tank. Those
Her room was
fuckers
like
are
a museum.
loud. Oh, cool. Oh,
For
shit.
500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Also,
Odin
I'm wearing
Finch buries the
black
latest
shirts,
victims
that's
of
why
the
you
family
can't see my
curse.
dick.
His wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
Aw, poor guy.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Okay, it is not a curse. You people are just fucking stupid. That is the
But
reason.
40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Also, if you're wondering why this video
Odin's
is...
daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home,
Oh,
Orcas
sorry
Island.
to- So, if you're wondering why this video is like lower frames and lower quality than the other ones, it's because OBS fucking sucks, and if I try to do anything at a higher file size than fucking 2 resolution, then everything just collapses.
Odin
and
Finch
dies.
is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Oh shit. This is what the game's about. You like catalog their
Whatever's
deaths.
wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Hmm. Oh shit, let's go.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
A pink carpeted bathroom. This makes no fucking sense. If you carpet a bathroom, there will be fucking mold, because look, shower. Oh my god, the shower's fucking nasty. These people are nasty, honestly, because if you leave a shower next to a carpet, and
The only trace Grandpa
And the
Sam's first wife
shitter's
Kay left on the
carpet.
house was the pink bathroom.
thank you, this is fucking
It was a pretty
stupid.
big trace.
That liquor bottle is so funny. It's just, yeah, we drink here. Oh, what's this?
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
That is cool. If I ever get to build a house of my own, I'm definitely putting in secret passages everywhere. Oh, that's neat.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Yeah. Oh, there's Milton. Yeet.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin,
Yeah. Ooh.
and that he never talked about him.
That's not good. I think we know what happened to him.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Why would you put a swing
At
by
Barbara's
fucking
funeral,
cliff?
he swore he'd never be afraid again.
Barbara?
And he wasn't.
What the fuck is that?
I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Oh, you finna go fucking heated.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready!
Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
or maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
This motherfucker finna get heated.
then maybe he'd
This
still be
bitch
here.
empty.
But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
You know, this motherfucker.
That's what I want to remember about
Heated
my
off
brother.
the cliff.
The day he made up his mind to fly.
It
And he
doesn't
did.
keep enough force to like swing you like this does. It just fucking drops you on top of the bar and it hurts like hell. I broke my arm when I did that because when you swing as you go up,
Calvin's
it
story
went
felt
over top,
strangely familiar.
and
When I
then
was
it just-
younger, I
it
remember
kept
trying to
going
do
up for
the
a little
exact
bit,
same
but it
thing.
flung my ass out. And it fucking hurt. So if you're at home and you plan on doing this, don't. It hurts.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Wait, roped off his
Mom said
half?
Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Wait, she roped off half of the room? That's fucking creepy. I mean, Jesus, learn to move on. Or not even that, just learn to not traumatize your poor fucking kid.
The passages were a pretty tight fit.
Trying to
They'd
figure out-
obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Alright. I think we're gonna call it once we get finished with. Yeah. Let's call it when we get in here, okay?
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Yeah. I'll do this story and then I'll have to call it a day. But I'm
Of
gonna
all the
have to, like,
stories
fucking
people wrote
Sonic
about
the
Barbara's
Hedgehog
death,
this story.
I'm surprised Edie
Just to
saved
make sure
this
the
one.
FPS just to make sure the FPS don't go to shit.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family.
This is the
I'm
most
calling
creepy
it
shit I've ever heard.
The surprise ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream.
My cat just sneezed. I'm
Now
sorry
at
if I listened to
16,
it.
she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed.
That's cool.
Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better.
Poggers.
I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Poor guy.
So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages.
Okay,
There's a
fuck you.
key hidden
Puzzles
in the
and
music
secret
box.
passages are cool.
The secret
They're cooler
is
than
to keep
fucking
winding
boring-ass horror movie
and
has to ever be.
winding
Fuck you,
until
Barbara
finally
Finch.
the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
Okay.
She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Ooh, spooky. Oh shit. This is on that
She
horror
found
movie
Rick's
bullshit, isn't it?
crutch and imagined the worst.
Okay, I can sign it. That's cool. It's a cool feature.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
He ate his whole family? I'm just gonna assume his whole family is like 3 people. But an average 150-pound person is 144,000 calories of meat.
The old fridge
So,
rattled
that's
and grew
ridiculous.
still.
Okay. This is...
Oh dear!
Knock the shit out, Jim.
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you...
Fuck you, Dick.
She threw him out, but
Thank
she
you.
kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show.
The
Hours later.
late picture show.
Barbara!
That is the most
Walter,
1960s
what's going on up
bullshit I
there?
ever heard in my life. The late picture show with
Okay,
the bedside TV.
coming up. But if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
I love how the late picture show is just blue screen. Boing. Also, I believe this game is set in the same year as Firewatch. Or sorry, like released the same year as Firewatch. Which is probably why they're so like, I don't know, just got popular at the same time.
Are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Bedside video.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet
That
tall,
is-
with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all
guess
doors and
it
windows
says
and
at the
notify the
time.
police of any suspicious activity.
Oh hell no.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and
Nope.
was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another...
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Let's go beat this motherfucker ass.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years.
How did the fuck
Hinges groaned.
Just right.
He wasn't
Damn,
moving,
we dead ass just
but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
I think we just straight up committed fucking murder. Oh no, it's a horror movie. Of course he's not gonna be fucking there. Yep.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Window for real. Alright, for real though. If this was me in this situation, I'd be gone. I'd be out the fucking window. Walter's dead. I don't give a fuck.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Fuck no.
Oh dear.
Oh dear is your response to probably death.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen.
Boo Berry from fucking, what was that name? Raspberry? Or whatever was that one cereal. Nosferatu, brown hair man with teeth. Bigfoot, I guess.
And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real
don't do it. I know
eerie tale.
God. That is literally the worst pun I have ever heard in my life, and it is very funny, but fuck you for making it. Alright, let's see the new drawing.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Alright guys, I think we're gonna call it here, but don't worry, I'll have the next recording up soon, because, oh cool, an expired birthday cake, that's nice. But anyways, sorry if you guys hear that clawing, my cat is hopping off my bed and she's just really stupid and doesn't know how to do it. But anyways, so like and subscribe if you liked this video. If you didn't like it, dislike it. Alright?